We're journalists.
Okay.
Going over by courthouse
independent media walking to the courthouse.
Yep.
And who are you with?
Kenosha Police Department. Take your bag off. Take your bag off for me. You guys know we got a 7 o'clock curfew?
Yeah, but it doesn't apply to us. The ACLU just actually sent me the credentials. So, I actually am able to pull up.
Take your bag off. It applies to you guys. It applies to everybody. There's nobody exempt from it.
I literally just got it sent from the ACLU. Can I get my phone out to show you?
Well, I don't care what they say.
We're clearly identified as press. I'm with CJTV.
You're still out after the curfew.
Right.
No, it does not apply to us.
It does apply to you. Just because somebody's told you it doesn't mean that
the statute
it goes
does
by.
not apply. If you pull up the curfew, media is exempt. We are abiding by exactly what you've asked us to do. Clearly marked. I had to do few things. And we're not interfering.
You ID these guys, folks?
Yeah.
You guys have ID? You ID these folks?
It's on my.
Go ahead.
It's on, I can reach for this
Yeah.
badge.
Yeah.
You sure? It's on the back side of the badge.
It's fine.
Where are you guys from?
I live here in town, sir.
From Kenosha?
Yes, sir. Yep. How you guys doing tonight?
We're good.
Staying safe?
We're trying.
Yeah, man.
We're not trying to harass you, you know.
No, I know.
We just see you walking down the street with backpacks and.
No, that's why
We don't know
we
what's in
try to.
them and-
That's why we try to
Yeah.
tag everything up as press and.
Right.
Yeah, we were just literally walking to the courthouse to go hang out with the other mainstream media and just kind of hang out in case anything goes down. And
Right.
it's been awesome, like an amazingly quiet night, and
That's what we're hoping
which is
for.
amazing. So a lot of the Kenosha residents, like they count on me, especially being a resident here in
Right.
Kenosha. Just kind of show them like, hey guys, everything's fine. Like you guys can rest easy. Super peaceful. Like
You got anything
guys,
in your bag,
just,
man? Anything illegal?
no
Any
sir,
bombs?
no bombs,
Fireworks?
nope.
Anything
Everything's
like
all
that?
camera gear.
Okay, you mind if I
100%.
check? Make sure?
I mean, I'd rather not because it is camera gear and I am a press, but 100% I guarantee you there's nothing illegal in there. There's
Okay, you
no
don't want me
bombs,
to
there's
search
no
in
there's
there?
no weapons. Katie, do I give the officer permission to search the bag? I've told them that it's all
You
camera.
don't have anything to hide, and just complying is
That's fine, yeah.
the right. You don't
Okay.
technically by the statute, but
Okay, I'm gonna tell you this.
That's fine.
The press is not exempt from this, okay? 100% not exempt. It's our discretion, okay?
Sure.
If we want to hold on curfew, we're going to hold on curfew. I was just told this by my commanding supervisor. If we want to hold, we can hold.
Okay.
I'm going to tell you this also, that 90% of the people that we come across are saying they're press,
Right. No, I understand that.
and they're not press.
Right.
I hear you. I mean, I've been in Portland every weekend. I do
Right.
press names and numbers every weekend. Like, I hear you. For sure. But like I said, once for on behalf of CJT.
Where are you from?
I'm from Seattle. We've been here since an hour after the first shooting. Every night. I'm usually behind the camera or I'm doing the back end. I usually do the photography stuff. For us, we truly have remained neutral, unbiased. I mean, I know that your officers told us after the first night that they were watching our screen to help keep an eye on what was happening.
Right, and this is
and I can say
same
this,
thing
like
with
I'm
me
not
too.
live right now, like CJ and I, this was very hard being here this first night. This was seeing your officers.
Who are you?
I'm with Never.Stop Media. It's on my bag.
He's usually with
I'm a
us.
resident of Kenosha. I've been walking around with CJTV and Mercado Media. I'm the gentleman that filmed Officer Albright.
Yep.
So because I am a resident of Kenosha, same thing. I've been trying to make sure that you guys are shown in a positive light, showing the citizens of Kenosha, what's actually going on nights that it's super peaceful. Like, guys, there's nothing to worry about. We don't need to be, stressed out and all that. So that's why, and
So like I
the
said,
National
though,
Guard.
everyone we've been encountering is either a medic or a press. Everybody.
Sure.
Everybody we've talked to.
Right.
And for 90% of them, that's a cover, so they think they can walk away, but they're actually throwing rocks and bombs.
Yeah, no, that's insane.
Grenades, right?
Right.
So that's why we're checking everything out.
Sure.
Okay.
We understand.
Checking bags to make sure.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, the bags we check, if there's nothing illegal in them, people are on their way.
Yeah, I have camera
gear. We just
gear.
don't want the building lit on fire down the road because we failed to do what we had to do to keep this community safe.
Understandable.
I hear you. I mean, just like CJ, and I personally, we were standing there when the girls were hit by a car in Seattle. We came upon a scene. We've seen more dead bodies from things that we know what to do with.
Right.
And CJ's been gone for the last 4 days because his sister's coming back with him from Maryland. He's at his wall.
Right.
And the thing is, when I was saying that we came here, this Kenosha broke us in the sense that this city, your solidarity and your community, and the nicest LREP we've ever heard, which is please don't do that. We'll tear gas you. Thank you.
Right.
It's been really, really hard to be unbiased and not want to get in and say you are destroying something that you have no business destroying, and that's where our hands are tied because we have to remain neutral. But like you've seen with CJ, and I know you don't see me as much, but we are ethos and our core values as so it's CJ and me. I'm his co-founder. I'm Katie. He's CJ. We will put our bags down and our cameras down and do what's right every time. We did that 2 weekends ago in Portland. And I just as a suggestion, as a female, I'm not going to do the rant that I need a female officer here. I'm going to tell you that I just got done with the bruise on my arm from an officer grabbing me so tight in Portland when we were being kettled on an overpass, and they knew us. They knew us, and they ripped my press patch. And my point is that I've never had a bruise from a man the first time I got it from an officer. So when you come up to me, I'm still human, and I'm still learning that, or I'm learning for the first time that maybe I can't trust officers. So, and that's nothing to you guys or anything, but I've never been pulled over for anything in my life. I had a speeding ticket in 2015. That's the last time. So this is new for me, and I've gotten stronger. I don't stutter as much, and CJ literally yells at me in Portland. He goes, "Why do you keep running towards the officers?" I go, "I don't know. I have to undo 34 years of feeling like they're my safety." And I'm not saying that that's what's happened in Kenosha at all. It's been the exact opposite. But
sure, and listen, I don't want to. I mean, we could talk about this all night, right? Whatever.
See, and I've been walking around filming all the beauty with Kenosha because mainstream media is kind of painting our city as it's a war zone. You know what I mean? So I've been trying to interview, the people of Kenosha and all the paintings that have been going on.
Yeah,
and
it's more just about court. It's more just about laws. Abide them, don't follow the rules, don't interview, don't. But they're thanks for showing the flowers.
No, I
it is good too.
There's good people, there's bad people out here, right?
Right.
What we're doing is making sure that the community's safe. Part of that is taking a peek in your backpack and making sure you don't have any hand grenades, right?
Yeah, no, it's 100%. It's camera gear
everything
and.
you said, you should understand that.
For sure, I heard
For sure.
what happened to Riot Kitchen, and I was like, they fucking asked for it. They filled up a bunch of gas canisters.
Right.
Expect that.
Right.
Yeah, I have camera gear in my bag and some
I
medical
can say
supplies
that.
in case I get hurt.
That's asinine. What the fuck were they thinking?
So that being said, we were told, hey, cut the press some brakes. They didn't say we can't arrest them. They said cut them some brakes, cut them some slack. Yeah. Okay? But we have to distinguish who's press and who's not press.
Sure.
Right.
All right?
The first night, there was 2 people standing next to me live streaming, and they said, "You're okay because I had credentials, and you 2 need to leave." It would help press if you said, "Swing by our precinct and get a permit or get this," because if you just tell us, follow these steps, those that are press and here for the right reasons will
we'll
do
actually
that.
do it right.
Oregon might be able to do that, but this is 7 days, right?
Oh no,
and we're not
every day's a year
prepared for a
here.
riot, so we can't really implement plans, right? Saying, hey, if there's ever a riot, you guys need to. Well, we're not going to do that, right? We're hoping that never happens. Well, it did.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
So we have a lot of plans in place, but not for riots.
Sure.
So
sure. And I
That's
think
where we're at.
yeah,
So I'll tell you what, make this quick and easy. Let me check your bags. You guys are good. We'll get you out of here. All
for
right?
sure.
Yeah, I got like I said, camera equipment in the front pouch. I got
I'm not going to tear it
medical.
up. I'm not in the business to
You're good.
damage stuff,
You're
guys.
good.
Okay?
Do you mind if I turn my light on so I can help you see? Or snacks.
I have
If you guys are hungry, feel free to grab a Cliff Bar. It's camera equipment there. I also do have a secondary press pass from Ministry as well as my tags that are on my bag. And then inside there I do have, like I said, medical equipment in case I do get injured, some backup drinks, and a rain jacket.
Has he been run out? Did we check his name?
I haven't checked his name yet.
so they started in Seattle actually. Sorry. It's I'm gonna walk back to the house. It's my I do, but I didn't want to bring it to you guys first. But I'm gonna go back and get it.
57
Well, I know,
from
but
four
every city's
to-
different. But this is where I asked my parents. So Riot Kitchen started as mutual aid and food, Seattle and and then they grew.
Last name is Glowicki.
And they raised money to get a Sprinter van, and then they took that Sprinter down to Portland. And I would put them more in the anarchy
Can you
category.
hit me with your light now?
And
Hey, can you hit me with your light? Please.
Revolution is actually from Portland. They were like they started
It's not even open yet.
and just like you guys can have a He's the one that you see the
I think I put bug spray in there. I think in this pouch if you want some. You sure? It's some good. It's like the lemon and eucalyptus one.
Yeah, the all natural stuff.
Yeah, that's a good one, man. Yeah, but like I said, we were just headed to the courthouse to go hang out with the other mainstream media, kind of.
Now we understand. Like
See
you said,
what
we're
they're
not
up to.
we're not trying to harass. We're not trying to bust balls, but
Yeah, you guys got to check and make sure people are. You know,
yesterday we stopped a guy walking out here 8 o'clock at night. I'm pressed. Don't worry about it. We look in his bag. 3 gas masks, fireworks. Clearly not pressed. You
right.
know? He just
Well, I had a guy
so-
the other day when I was walking. I think it was the night with Ninja Girl with the swords.
Yeah.
I was walking past and he's like, hey man, come here. And I'm like, yeah, what's up, buddy? And he's like, oh, it's okay, I'm pressed, I'm undercover. And I'm like, no, bro.
Right.
What the fuck?
Exactly. So you know, see, we're kind of up against.
Yeah, no.
Everybody's using either press or medic as a cover, and next thing you know, there's fireworks going off, buildings are on fire. So
Right.
you know,
Rebel.
we're not trying to harass the actual press. We're just trying to make sure you are the actual press. You know.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Sorry, right. Yeah.
You guys heard of anything
Tonight?
or in the coming future?
No, honestly, I've been trying to reach out to some of the people that have, been out here. Like, you guys planning, what's going on? There's no word. I mean, even tonight, I was like, I don't even know if I'm gonna come out because it's dead. I've not gotten any word of anything going on. I know, like, being at work, I work at Durango's over here. I'm a cook, but I know like a lot of staff and stuff are concerned about Trump, coming in town and what could happen with opposing viewpoints and things like that. But yeah, I mean, other than that, that seems to be like the biggest concern.
That's our concern too. That's
Yeah.
what we don't want. We want to make sure that just when everybody seems to be calm and we got this thing under control, that he's going to show up like a tinderbox and this place is going to go up. So
Right.
No, they follow the.
Yeah, that's always a tricky situation, with
Like
even if this stuff wasn't going on already, you know, just with a presidential, you know,
Right.
whether a candidate or the actual
Exactly, yeah.
president coming into town, and some people like him, some people don't. It is, you know,
Exactly.
right.
What do they always say? Politics and religion are the two things that everybody always has an opinion on.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You got any communication with any of these dudes?
With which dudes?
Antifa?
I'm an independent journalist. Like,
You got connections?
I don't talk to any of these guys like that. I try to stay completely neutral. I literally just film what I'm seeing.
You ever get tips when they're coming in or anything? Or is she getting tips? She must have some connections.
What?
I don't know anything about that, honestly.
You
You ever get like tipped off or anything? Like, hey, be filming here because something's gonna happen.
I try not to
Great
even
question.
like respond,
In
like
Kenosha
ask.
or in general?
in
Well,
general?
in general,
You got connections with these people that are doing these riots,
And
whether
so
it be
I would say
Antifa.
that we don't have connections as much as we have experience. We're on day like 80, so we can kind of, like for example, when I was texting directly with the ACLU, and I was asking, and they said, oh well, Bill Barr is going to do this thing, blah blah blah, and I said, oh here we go, and she said, yep. So we can kind of predict who's going to come in and what we're expecting to see. Like the fact that I don't have riot gear on right now, I don't have a helmet.
That's because nothing's going on.
No,
Yeah, that's
no,
why. Like
no.
my helmet's
No,
not
but
even
like the
attached to my
night
leg
that
like it
the
usually
girls
is.
were hit in
You know what I
Seattle,
mean?
We were calling it a night.
So it's like it's been so damn quiet.
And then they were hit, and so I actually met. This is who I would talk to if you can find him. I met a man yesterday who's here as a journalist for NPR. He's been 3 years with the white supremacist group undercover for the last year. He's doing contract work with NPR right now. He's a photojournalist with them. He's a larger man, and like I said, I met him yesterday. So I was actually wanting to watch tonight to see which media was out here, because the other thing is people. Are you live?
Mm-hmm.
Turn it off.
Yeah, can you turn it off?
I mean, I'd rather not, but I'm more than
Like, so it's I'm gonna lose credit.
if me and the officer want to back
Yeah,
up.
we'll go here and check. We don't want to put the undue pressure on her.
Yeah. No, I'm not. You know, to answer that officer's. Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, if you could just.
Yeah. Yeah. So Katie's speaking off the record to some officers over there. Journalists are allowed to speak with officers in regards to some off the record conversations and things like that. But yeah, I'm not. Yeah. I'm not like really trying to get involved with
Right.
people like that, and
I understand.
trying to, like I said, trying to be neutral to film like what the crowd is doing,
Right,
whether
exactly.
peaceful protesters
Exactly.
doing marches or civil disobedience, or whether it is rioters that are actually torching the city and,
Right.
and all of that stuff. But then also, like I said, I've been trying to shoot you guys too, and
Right.
like
Trying to do both
experiences that I've
sides.
had,
Yeah.
and like when Officer Albright came out the one night to the park, and like when they were putting the structure up,
Right.
I filmed that entire thing. I made sure to make sure that was posted.
Right.
We put a clip of that engagement up as well. Trevor's actually been like a social media
Right.
icon at this point. Everyone's like, we want Trevor.
Yeah.
So I was actually trying to figure out how I could maybe try to coordinate something that I could actually interview Officer Albright.
Yeah.
You know, just me and him, and without
Right.
like protesters screaming at him and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then even like the National Guard that was at the courthouse, like, you know, I was able to talk to one of those guys, and just trying to show like the humanity of people, and
Right, exactly.
like there's obviously good and bad on both sides, right? There are some maybe not so great cops, and then there's cops that make a mistake in the line of duty, or not even a mistake. I'm not a cop. Couldn't imagine. Most of my family is all out of Chicago.
Okay.
Police, fire, military, things like that. So I've heard the good stories. I've heard the bad stories.
Right.
I've heard the crazy, insane, and all of that. But yeah, like with the National Guard guy that I've interviewed, just trying to even hey man, do you fish? Just trying to show him as a human being
Yeah, I get it.
on the other side of the uniform, type thing. And not all cops are bad, just like not all protesters are bad and things like that. But yeah, and then just trying to, because I do live here in town, I'm watching like mainstream media where, oh my God, Kenosha's the next Seattle, and it's like, we're not. Like, Kenosha's not filled with a town of people that hate the city and want to see it burned down. So that's why, like, again, I started going around town kind of filming, and like the different businesses. I interviewed Captain Andrew with Tall Ships, to try to encourage some of that tourism to come here, and like, this is our skyline. This is what Captain Andrew does. Things like that. Peachtree, off 7th, kind of further down. So yeah, like I've been in contact with them, taking pictures of their stuff, and just things like that. Trying to let the world know. But because of stuff like that, like ABC contacted me. I got some families that were out kind of painting stuff, and ABC's like, yeah, can we use that footage? And I'm like, yes, please show the world, like in the country, that Kenosha is not, this insane town that just hates their town and hates their officers. And you guys obviously have a lot of citizens here that love you guys. That's what it's all about. So
is that kind of how it, just from your perspective, like you do your taping and then you give it to the mainstream media, or do you have your own?
No, I do.
Channel, or just...
So right now, I took my company Facebook page down, Never Stop Media.
Okay.
Because I was kind of taking a break with everything, and I wanted to redo a logo and put a website up and everything, so I could kind of, hey, this is where I'm going to be.
You started that.
Yeah, that's my company.
Nice.
But yeah, so, and then obviously this just blew up.
Exactly.
So I'm like, fuck, I don't have my logo done. So I just went streaming right off my personal Facebook page.
Okay.
So I just do live streams. I'll take some videos, when I'm kind of just around town. I'll take videos and upload those, take pictures, upload that stuff. So yeah, right now doing it off the Kevin Glowicki page. And then as soon as I finalize my logo, I'll publish back the Never Stop Media page. And but yeah, working on the website and all that stuff. So company is registered in the state of Wisconsin.
Cool.
I made sure to make everything legit. I did that last year. But yeah, I was just kind of trying to find myself, what do I want to even film, what stories, what types of things do I want to whatever. So yeah, it kind of started. So I also own a company in the fishing industry. I do apparel and bass jigs and things like that. So a lot of this whole media thing really started with fishing industry companies that were scamming people and things like that. And then when the George Floyd stuff hit, I had gone out and started doing stuff like that.
So you went out to Minneapolis?
No, here.
Okay.
Yeah, just because it was wow, okay. Because I didn't understand as a person, if this happened in another city, in another state, I didn't understand why everything was happening here in Kenosha too, or Wisconsin in general. So I'm like, man, this is insane. So I went out for some of the marches and filmed some of that. There was a really big gathering where so many of the city had come out for that. They were super peaceful. And I posted on that, this is what a peaceful protest is supposed to look like, organized and whatever. So that's kind of where that started. And then the first night here, when Jacob Blake was shot, I wasn't in town, and my boss had called me and said, "Hey, where are you at? Are you safe?" And I'm like, "Am I safe? Yeah. Why wouldn't I be? Why?" And they're like, "Kevin, they're burning the city down." It's like, all right, are we exaggerating? Like, what are you talking about?
From the dramatic, yeah.
So they said, she's like, it's all over Facebook, you know, check it out, you know, type this in, whatever. And then obviously I saw the horrific video that everybody's watching and forming an opinion on one way or the other. I was like, oh my God. Like, so yeah, so from the second night, I came down here with my bike, you know, the phone. I didn't even have press gear on that day. Like, I just literally came out like, what the F is going on in town?
Yeah.
And then just fires everywhere. And I'm like, fuck, man. So I just started walking around. I was there with the probation office that went up, and I was watching you guys like escorting people out of their homes. I got that on film, which was probably the saddest thing that I've seen.
Oh, yeah.
Like, out of everything I filmed, watching people cry, bringing their pets out and whatever belongings they could carry. But yeah, I was there for that. I was literally right in the middle of the when the shooting started, you know, that night. Me and Andrew were standing right next to each other. CJ was across the street, so we were right in the middle of all of that. So I know I got a lot of the victims on video from like prior in the night, you know, things like that. Some of the conflict with protesters and the militia guys that were at the gas station, I got all of that. Different perspective of Rittenhouse, you know, where like they called for a medic and he ran to, I don't know, go give aid, I guess, you know. And then we heard the shots, you know, and Andrew and I were running towards that, and then we see, you know, you guys saw, you saw all the videos, but
did you got that on video?
Yeah.
You got that all on video?
Yeah, we all did.
Okay.
So that's where it was like too, like obviously we understand you guys got to do your jobs, but it's like, it's at the same time from our perspectives too, it's kind of like, fuck guys, like the mainstream media keeps getting called back. They're not like in the shit where we're in with everybody, you know what I mean? And like mainstream media, they'll be out there a little bit, whatever, but then they have their orders to, you know, oh, go stand in front of the courthouse and don't do anything.
Exactly.
And it's like, but we're still in there. And it was all the independent journalists, all the independent photographers, videographers. We were all the ones that were down there. And every single one of us had different shots, different angles from everything. And like even all of us got together and it's like, okay, wait a minute, did we just see what the fuck we just saw? So it's like, so from our perspective too, it's like, fuck guys, like you need us out here to be filming this stuff so that the stories are, you know what I mean? So, but it's like, I don't know, like there's so much misinformation that's going on too, where, oh, the officers are doing this and feds are doing that and KPD this, and it's like, well, no, not really. Like I'm fucking standing right here, and this is actually who's doing it. It's not KPD or marshals or, you know, whatever. So, but that's what I'm trying to do is make sure, because like I said, I live here in town and I've never had a bad experience with KPD officers or anything like that. That's just my experience. I know there's good and bad people and, you know, whatever. So, but yeah.
So,
but
is that one of your fishing logos right there that hooked up?
Yeah, this is actually one of our, this is like my top selling.
Oh, it's fishing rods.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, 3 different style rods. So you got your, and then the hat, you know, so I do apparel.
The same logo?
Yep, same logo on the hat too. Yep.
Nice, I like that.
Yeah.
You designed it yourself?
Yeah, did the logo myself. The designs that I have up, 90% of them are designed by me. And then all the bass jigs that I sell, so like you can find that on Facebook too, Hooked Up Fishing 365. That's my company. So yeah, I make all different types of bass jigs and swim jigs, all that type of stuff. So, and then yeah, still doing the day job at Durango's, trying to, you know, pay some bills, whatever. But
so have you made it out fishing a lot?
You know what? No. The idea was to build the fishing company, you know, make bass jigs, whatever, and film and, you know, get out and, like I'm sponsored by fishing companies, backpack hiking companies. I was planning on hiking the Appalachian next spring, all that type of stuff. But it's like, I built the fishing company thinking that would get me outdoors more. and I'm stuck in the house making jigs for people, and it's like, fuck, man.
Yeah.
And then now even all of this, it's like, Jesus Christ, I'm missing salmon season.
Yeah.
You know, my buddy from Skokie, he's like, bro, like, can we fish yet? Like, what's going on? I'm like, no, dude, don't come here. Like, still a curfew. You'll definitely get arrested trying to fish. And he's like, all right, well, are they lifting it? I'm like, they just extended it, dude. Like, do not drive out here yet. He's like, bro, it's fucking salmon season. It's like, I know, dude. I know.
Is it just you? Like, just
for my company?
Yeah.
Yeah, just me. Yeah. So, but yeah, I love doing that.
You got a boat, or you fish off the pier?
I'm a bank fisherman.
Okay.
No boat, nothing like that. So, like, I fish the harbor when they come in, or like I'll fish the Root River, Racine, things like that.
Nice.
But yeah, so.
Nice. That's awesome.
Would it be? Can I grab my water?
Yeah,
Is
man,
that all right?
Absolutely.
I just want to make sure. But yeah. So I'm not gonna ask you any like official questions, but my videos usually get upwards to 20,000 views, and you have citizens of Kenosha watching. What message would you tell our people right now about tonight, especially, and about upcoming? And
I'm not trying to be difficult or anything, but we're not really supposed to give any official statements or anything.
Oh, you can't do that.
Stuff like that.
But tonight's been peaceful. Everything, all around Kenosha, everything's been peaceful, and people just not panic and sleep. Right.
Right.
Sleep. It's okay.
Curfew. We'll get through this all.
Right.
So.
They plan on keeping the curfew until everything seems to be pretty much done. Or,
to be honest, I don't know.
Not sure.
I don't know. The decision's way above my pay grade.
Yeah. Right. No, understood.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why we came up. I got off work today and met up with Katie down here, and we were kind of exchanging stories, and we're like, all right, well, let's go out, and because it's like the citizens too, they kind of rely on like a lot of the streamers to like show them what's going on.
Right, exactly.
Because like you guys shut the scanners off, which obviously I get that, but like the citizens may not know, like,
exactly.
What the fuck? Why do they shut the scanners off? We don't know what's going on. And then somebody will know somebody, and it's like, oh, there's a stabbing over here. Oh my God, they're stabbing people, and it's like, Jesus Christ, like that's not protest stuff. That's just people being stupid,
Yeah.
So, but yeah, so we just figured we'd kind of walk downtown a little bit, kind of show everybody, go by the courthouse, by the other media guys, and but yeah, that's where we were headed.
Cool. Yeah. No issues. Yeah, like I said, the reason we stopped you is after the curfew, saw backpacks. Just want to make sure you're actually press and not someone playing on something.
Yeah. For sure. Yeah, all my videos, everything's public. So like, I mean, I know you guys are monitoring my streams anyway, but yeah, I mean, obviously, take a look at everything and kind of how I report and what I'm trying to do and all that. So, and I've like Katie was trying to explain earlier, like she's obviously, like we have lawyers that protect us as a whole for press, and then we have individual lawyers. Like I have my individual lawyer, and that handles all of my legal stuff, and then obviously the big guns that do protect us to so that we can, because we're trying to act in the public's eye and show them what's going on. And
no, I understand, and like you said before, we weren't trying to be difficult when we showed up, but
do you
know how many times this week we've heard it's okay, the ACLU said I could do this.
Right.
Did you really talk to the ACLU? No. You just use that as a cover.
As a cover.
So, you know, like...
Well, that's why I was saying, like, the one guy, like, it's okay, man, I'm undercover press. And I'm like, what the fuck, dude? I've never even heard of that.
Right.
Like, what press is ever... What? Like, what? So... But no, and then, like, I wasn't trying to be difficult when the officer was asking, like, can I search your bag? I'm like...
Yeah, no, I know. I get it.
Because I know there's this whole thing with, like, please don't confiscate my cameras and my footage.
Right, and we weren't
shit like that.
We weren't looking for confiscating your footage. We were looking for the people with the gas and the fireworks and the sharpened weapons and stuff like that. So.
Right. Yeah, no, it's just I have, like you saw, I got the camera stuff and the medical stuff. It's like I've walked by so many injured people, and it's like, fuck, man, I don't know if I'm supposed to help.
Yeah.
As a human, do I help them? Like, can I give them, But then even for me too, like, I've gotten scraped and cut out here, ducking and diving the bullets, and like I said, I got that all on tape, and it, for like a brief couple of seconds, like with the gentleman that got, shot in the chest, unfortunately, like Andrew and I started to run towards him to help, and then, fuck, there were bullets just everywhere.
Andrew's another journalist?
Yeah,
okay.
He's with Mercado Media, okay. So he usually comes out with CJ all the time and things like that, so.
She's shown a couple videos she's taken. I know they're all posted.
Okay.
You can look online. But
yeah.
She's just showing us a few, so just give us a few more minutes.
Whatever you guys got to do, for sure. Thanks, sir. But yeah, and then like in my video, you see like we were pulling people down, come on, and like pulling people over fucking fences, and it's like that was, and I said it in my video too. Like this is when the first shooting happened with Anthony Huber in that one parking lot. I said in my video, this is the first time I'm literally walking towards fucking gunshots.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden everything else started, pop, 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 pop. And it's like, fuck, man, this, like...
It's scary.
I'm 60 feet from this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even a stray bullet, could have fucking hit me or hit the person behind me running, it's like, fuck, man.
Yeah.
But, yeah, pretty intense,
yeah.
I mean, everything's been intense, and I think that, everyone's tense on all sides.
Right.
Me coming from police, fire, military family, it's like, well, fuck, man, I can put myself in their shoes. Right. If I think of them as my family, like hearing my cousins and my uncles and shit talking around Christmas dinner, it's like, wait, what the fuck? What did you see? Oh, wait, say what? But then at the same time, it's like you have the protesters who are crying out loud, and it's like, please hear my fucking voice, you know? But that's why, like, for me, it was so important with Officer Albright when he came up that night, and, like, it was such a peaceful, beautiful kind of discourse.
Yeah.
The first interaction was so peaceful between officer and protester, and it's like, this right here. And if this could be an example of how to do it to open up the table, a line of communication, you know what I mean? And then I even put a post on my page the next night, like, and I knew you guys weren't going to do it, I knew they weren't going to do it, but it was like, you remember that one video that kind of went viral about, I forgot where it was, but the officers that actually walked with the protesters?
Yeah. Yeah. There were several, so I don't know.
Yeah, I know some of the departments were like, oh, let's do this.
Exactly, yeah.
But yeah, so I put a post even on my Facebook page, like, guys, can we all just, stop and let's remember humanity, and let's remember, take accountability for our own actions and behaviors before, we start judging other people. And, like, I'm making a public challenge for you guys, officers and citizens, protesters, rioters, whatever. Can we all just walk together in unison as one giant group, So it would have been really awesome to have seen that. You know what I mean? That would be maybe not the right time, but hopefully it could be, a good time to. I think if that's able to happen, like, and I'm nobody obviously, but like if KPD and the citizens could all come together and walk together, and some of the organizers that maybe are better vocalized, could come together to, with some higher ups and have everything, peaceful, and try to come to some agreements and, all that type of stuff. So, yeah.
CP that we're ready for changeover.
Okay. All right. We're out there.
Will you guys be able to let, like, them know that CJTV and Never Stop Media are good and, like, everything, so we don't get stopped 67 more times tonight?
Like, every night when they ask us what we're doing, like, we came across them, check their credentials. They're legit. Like, not gonna say there's not gonna.
I was gonna say,
Yeah, I'm
don't
sure we're
say that,
probably-
but-
Yeah,
but
not gonna say
we'll
you might
probably
not get
still get
stopped
stopped again. Yeah.
but you know, if
Right.
this time, at least next time, if you do get stopped and they see your Never Stop Media CJTV, then there won't be, you know, it won't be as long.
Right.
Whatever, it's just because we're still gonna have to stop and you know, like we said before, you know how many media and medics and media we've heard are here tonight,
Right.
or not just tonight in the past
Oh
couple
yeah.
weeks. So
Yeah, for sure.
I'm not saying you won't get stopped again. I'm just saying if you get stopped again, at least they'll know that hey, like you know, these press credentials are legit.
Right. Right. For sure. Okay.
So, like, what do you do if it rains? You got all this electronic.
Well, that's
gear
why I
on
got
you, like-
an ultralight rain jacket
Okay.
in the bag. But yeah, fucking camera shit's going right in the bag.
Yeah.
Jacket on, and you know, that's what it is. But I mean, if there's active stuff going on, it's like if I got to sacrifice the phone.
Right.
You know, I'm sacrificing the phone. So the camera goes. It you know.
Is that a GoPro or?
It's kind of like a knockoff GoPro. It's
Okay.
a Suku.
Cool.
So you used to be able to get them on Amazon until they kind of blocked a lot of the Chinese stuff coming.
Yeah.
Does a lot of the same stuff, same features, you know, whatever. Obviously not
Yeah.
some features like a GoPro or those, what are the DJIs
Yeah,
or
something
whatever they are. Yeah.
How's the battery life on it? You gotta.
No, that's the
Usually.
only thing that sucks. Is
Yeah.
the battery life is shit. So that's why like I have the portable
battery pack?
battery pack
Yeah.
that is like always plugged into it. So it, I don't know, about an hour. Whereas obviously like your GoPros and shit, it's gonna last way longer.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that sucks. The quality of the video is phenomenal, you know,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, the battery is garbage.
Yeah. Is that sounds too?
Yeah,
You get everything like that?
yeah,
The sound quality's good.
yeah. It's perfect. 4K video. Yeah,
So really, if the battery life was the same, it'd be
it'd be pretty decent.
pretty decent,
Like
yeah.
for a budget buyer that can't afford a GoPro
Right,
or
exactly.
whatever. Yeah, it'd be a perfect thing. Like if you go on, I for the company,
Yeah.
the fishing company,
Mhm.
Hooked Up Fishing 365 on YouTube.
yeah.
I got some videos up there doing like product reviews and fishing, and like you can see the video quality.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're pretty,
That's cool.
they're
So
decent.
you take the fishing with you too?
Yeah, yeah,
Nice.
yeah. I'm just gonna grab my water again.
Yeah, good. Yeah. So what's your biggest catch this year?
This year nothing, because I like legit have not fished.
Not even once you've been out.
No,
yet? Wow.
not even once. Last year I didn't even have the biggest catch. My 5-year-old did. He caught a 21.5 pounder right in the harbor
Wow.
by himself. Like obviously I was behind him holding him
right,
and
right.
had one hand on the rod, but by himself, yeah.
With one of your jigs?
No, we used a shit. That would have been nice.
Right. That's a great marketing, right?
Yeah, dude, that would have been great. No, we were using Deep Thunder Stick Juniors.
Okay.
Like a purple translucent from that I actually got from Jelensky's. So, but yeah, 21.5 pounder he
Is it salmon?
got. Yeah,
Yeah.
big old king.
Nice.
And the smile, like I got a picture of him holding the fish on the
Right.
on my page, but
Yeah.
like the smile on his face, man, it's like
That's the best part.
that's a memory. Like this kid will never forget it.
Right.
So, but yeah, he loves going fishing and being outdoors and hiking. We go down by the hotel and catch little crayfish and shit, you know.
Did you keep it or did you throw it back?
The salmon?
Yeah.
No, that one we threw back. Yeah, I only take a couple salmon home, you know, just to be able to cook. Well, actually, no, I think that one we did keep because he wanted to fillet it.
Yeah.
He's like, Dad, I want to get the guts. So I think that one we actually did. Because that was his first, so he brought it home to his mom and stuff. So and grandma and grandpa. Yeah, that one we actually did. But yeah, we usually just take a couple. You know,
Yeah.
once we run out of fish, we'll grab another one. But
Right.
yeah, I do a lot of catch and release, and especially with like bass fishing and
Yeah.
and all that stuff. So. I'm a fisherman, so I'm like, you know, super protective of my industry.
Right.
And, you know.
That's all the like avid fishermen that I talk to are like, now we catch and we throw it back so somebody else could
Can get it, right.
get it,
Yeah, yeah.
And
I
get
think there's
that.
like two types of anglers too. I think there's the angler that's like not going to tell you about his spot, not going to tell you what lure he's using, and then there's the angler that will like totally empty his bag. And
Right.
Be like, yeah,
exactly.
dude,
Wants everybody to have
what do you
fun
need?
and enjoy
Right.
it. Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Yep. So. Yeah. Do you fish?
I do, like, not. I'm not. I'd like to do it more, but I'm not. You know, I'm not very. I have a lot of patience. Like,
Right.
And I'm sure a lot of it is like, I know my brother loves to fish. He tries to take me out and teach me, and I'm trying to learn, but I'm trying to get into it. But yeah.
Right.
So,
Right.
Yeah.
Yep, for sure. Well, if you ever want to come out when things calm down and just, hooked up fishing 365, shoot me a message. I got tons of rods, man. Like, more than happy to take you out. If you're,
Appreciate it.
got kids or whatever, just come on out and grab my son too. And
Awesome.
more than welcome to come out, man. Anytime you see me out there, just, usually have a couple of rods. You're welcome to join me.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, so like I said, and do you order from Durango's at all?
I have not. No.
No?
Not yet.
What?
No. Yeah.
You're from Kenosha?
I'm not from Kenosha.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Definitely should order a pizza.
Alright.
It's Durango's like a pretty popular kind of like a fast casual
Okay.
Italian place. Phenomenal pizzas and pastas, things like that.
Nice.
But yeah, you guys should come in. Joe and Rachel would love to have you guys in there. And
What do I get? What's the specialty over there?
depends on the day you come in, man. So Mondays is half price pizza. So like you and the guys want to come dine in, half price pizza. Wednesdays is you get a half chicken with either fries or like Italian potatoes, whatever. That's fucking Wednesday. Tuesday is like a wing special, whatever. But burgers from 9 to 2. And then if they were open, because without the curfew, then from 11 to 2 is burger hot dog special.
Mm-hmm.
And then again 9 p.m. till close, hot dog burger special type thing. So, but the burger specials every day from those times.
I don't mean to be rude.
No, you're good, buddy. You're good. You got a good job.
People ask about fantasy football. I wonder if we're gonna start a league.
You guys doing it?
Yeah.
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 Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one thing I never really got into. I don't know.
Yeah.
A lot of the guys, come on, man, come on. I don't know. I don't know enough about sports.
Right.
Like, you want to talk about fishing and start a fantasy fishing league? Let's do it.
They have that.
Dude, no shit,
yeah,
really?
Yeah, they have that. I was watching the Bassmaster Championship on ESPN.
Oh, no kidding.
And they have, they have all the big names or whatever.
Yeah.
You kind of just guess. I guess they do it by weight, like how many. I don't know how many you can take.
Oh.
Whoever has, like, if it's limit 6 or whatever it is, just.
Hey, we're having a bromance, man.
You can pick who's gonna
It's like the story of my
catch
life.
the most weight.
All right, officer. You have a great day.
Hey, thanks, man.
Yeah, for sure, gentlemen.
Take care, be safe.
Yep, you too. All right, I'll see you. Be safe, guys. What's that?
Which way is down? This way?
No.
This way?
Yeah.
Well, that was fun. Sorry, I got a little nervous there. I'm human, and like human, they start to word vomit a little bit, so I apologize.
You're good. I got 18,000 messages. So, guys, I literally didn't read a single comment. Anyway, alright, so we're going to the courthouse. So yeah, as you guys, heard, KPD said everything's pretty quiet tonight.
I had an open can of White Claw. I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna get arrested for opening container.
Fucking
It
White
was
Claw.
empty, but still. What are your laws here?
You know what? I don't even know because I don't drink, dude. So I don't pay attention to it because I don't need to. I know there's I don't know. I don't even know. I don't want to tell you the wrong thing. I thought we were gonna be Sally's.
Right? I was like, what? So literally, I have to like clean up voice right now or something because even though I went to the bathroom,
No, I hear it.
house, it made
Alright,
me so nervous.
give me a minute. So this is.
It's that way.
Yeah,
Right
it's this
over
way.
there.
Yeah. I gotta put my ID back in my shit. Yeah, no, guys, they're making fun of me now because I don't drink. No, I quit drinking 4 years ago. Not because I'm an alcoholic or anything, but because it's not good. And I'm planning to do the Triple Crown, hike the Appalachian Trail, Pacific Crest Trail, and the Continental Divide, as well as bike famous Route 66. There's a bike trail that goes from Grant Park to LA and meets up with the PCT. So yeah, it's just a matter of doing healthier things, eating healthier, all that.
This is more just a test on his channel. Not what do they call it? The clout? Not for the clout. Not for the.
See, it's funny, like, I'll see, like, right now I'm looking at 290 people watching, and then 297, and then I'll end everything, and I'll look at it, like, an hour later, like, when I get home, I'm like, oh, let's check it out, whatever, or, like, in the morning, and it's like, wait, what the fuck, 15,000 views? I had 290 people on, I had 1,000 people on, what are you talking about? But
we are live in Kenosha right now. Just wanted to walk around and show you guys what it looks like. Oh, there's sirens.
yes, I like brats, guys.
We were stopped by the police. How many were there? 8? 10? The cars, 2 cars.
Yeah, the cars kept coming.
Police
cars kept coming.
That we had press credentials and needed to, and then sent us on our way. And we were on our way to the courthouse now to see what is going on.
My feed's a little, like, jaggedy.
We're on the corner of... Oh, let's go over there. I see sirens or police lights. We're about 1 block away from the courthouse in Kenosha.
Alright, so if you guys are just tuning in, share this feed. We're out trying to show you guys what's going on in the city. Pretty quiet. I think we were literally out for 5 minutes before we got stopped by multiple law enforcement. But yeah, we're headed to to the courthouse by all the other media people. Officers just stopped us because they saw backpacks and all that. Wanted to make sure that we're legitimate. So there you go. For those of you that are questioning my legitimacy as an independent journalist, yes, I am. Obviously. We do have a little bit of activity here, probably stopping some other people past curfew.
The police, we were actually just stopped by the police.
But yeah, they're stopping everybody, so if you guys are out and about, I suggest you probably go home. Alright, so...
I'm so sorry. Are we east of the courthouse right now?
No.
Or on which street now?
Go,
Because we decided that tonight we should be in...
go to... You're gonna turn left down this street up here.
Oh, there's a second cop coming. Ooh, what's going on up there? Should we go?
It's up to you. Hopefully they radioed all these guys.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we're gonna be getting stopped all night.
Well, now, I don't know. Alright. You guys in your street signs, you don't have very many of them.
Yeah,
We're
the courthouse is to the left.
6th and 54th Street.
The courthouse is that way.
The courthouse is to the left. And we are just wanted to show you guys that we are walking around.
Oh.
It feels like comparatively they are cracking down on the curfew than they were a few nights ago. Even with full proper pressure, so they stopped us.
Alright, let's kind of see what's going on here.
And numbers get smaller as you get closer to the lake. Thanks, Jennifer. So that looks like is that a tow truck? That appears to be a tow truck, so I think we should head back to the courthouse.
Okay.
And show y'all what's going on there. We're gonna jaywalk right in front of the street. Is this illegal in Kenosha?
No.
I will say, so I arrived the very first night in Kenosha with CJ. I'm gonna trip. And while CJ was up filming Uptown, I was down here, and this fountain was completely filled with bubbles. It was kind of amazing.
So yes, for all of you that are asking, and I miss him too, CJ should be here tomorrow.
I'm the ghost of CJ that you might know.
So, yes, I'm out with Katie from CJ TV.
So CJ TV.
But yes, should be here tomorrow.
And please like this new page. It's called Humans of the Movement, which is our offshoot from CJ TV.
That's on Facebook, Katie?
Yes, it's on Facebook and on
Alright, so
Instagram.
Katie's new thing is, if you guys want to check it out, like the page. She's out shooting tonight for Humans of the Movement. If you guys want to look that up on Facebook and like that. She does a lot of community stuff, showing the communities and things like that. So I don't know if my feed is like kind of jaggedy for you guys. I'm looking at the screen. It seems a little jaggedy. Way more jaggedy than it normally is.
Cracking down on thicker wood. We made it about 5 minutes outside of our.
Literally 5 minutes.
Yeah, 5 minutes.
5 minutes. Kevin Glowicki.
Okay, give your information.
So my name is Kevin Glowicki. You can follow me on my page. It's GLOWICKI is the last name. Send me a friend request and I'll accept it. But all my videos are public. Thanks.
Thanks, Kevin.
Thanks for coming with me.
Yeah. We decided it was better to be out together. Everybody should have a protest buddy. That's actually how CJ and I kind of started way back in Seattle. He was live streaming in Seattle under Concrete Media, and eventually we called them Day Zero people that you kind of gain this trust. So CJ is one of my protest buddies, because I feel like I could go into a scary situation and feel safe. I have a lot of protest buddies, but he's the only one in Kenosha. CJ will be here. Oh, there's more lights.
That's what I told Andrew and CJ. I felt a hell of a lot more comfortable knowing that they were here.
Yeah.
And my city felt more comfortable knowing CJ and Andrew were out here. And you?
I know. I think I really want to empower more female live streamers, and I think we should go hijack their media streams right now. What do you guys think? Let's do it.
Yes.
I'm gonna do it. I bet they didn't get stopped by the police. It's because they're in these stuffy outfits and they're choking.
And giant networks and fancy lawyers behind them. Of course.
Let's see them ready. Should we ask them? Hi.
How we doing, guys?
Are you guys live? Are you live right now?
Not yet.
Going live?
You want to say hi?
Yeah, you want to say hi to everybody?
Not really.
No.
What are you guys doing out here?
Just get ready to go live in our 9 show.
Local or?
Oh, we're from Milwaukee.
Nice.
Cool. Right on. Yeah, I live here in town. I'm independent.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Kevin Glowicki if you want to look me up.
Nice.
What's that?
Have you lost a lot of weight when you're out marching?
Not really.
You guys don't go march?
Well, we have been marching. I haven't lost weight specifically.
I have.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go see the third
Okay,
one.
what kind?
Do you guys want to say hi?
What was that?
Can you say hi?
Live streaming. I'm independent.
Hello to whoever we're live streaming.
CJ TV.
Oh, okay.
Never.Stop
This
Media.
is a new page, Humans of the Movement.
Oh, okay.
So we're starting to highlight the humans of the movement, which you count.
Well,
Yeah.
I appreciate it. Thanks.
Yeah.
Well, hello to everybody.
So what's your name? Where are you from?
Mark McPherson. We're with CBS 58 in Milwaukee.
Nice. And what has been something that you've highlighted tonight?
Tonight we're talking to people in Kenosha about how they feel about the president coming here tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
And it's pretty split. Some people say it's just not the right time. The city's still healing. And then some people say it's the perfect time. That they want to see their president here and see what's been going on. So
Right.
that's what we're doing.
Nice. What do you feel is the reason for him coming?
I don't know. I'm guessing it's the campaign. It's campaign season.
Yeah.
But that would be my only guess.
Is it hard to protest dressed in a suit and tie?
Not protesting.
You're not.
No.
Then are you really covering the media? I mean, the news?
Am I covering the news?
You got to get in there, right?
Delivery, yeah. Well, I don't usually wear a tie when the tear gas starts flying.
What? Really?
Yeah, because
What
that's how you get your street cred, is this tear gas, breakfast,
Right.
lunch, and dinner.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for saying hi. And who are you?
I'm Eric.
Hi, Eric. By the way, everyone is watching. We're in Kenosha. CJ TV's page was taken down on Facebook, but like our page, Humans of the Movement on Facebook, which already was our offshoot page because we were to start highlighting people, just like this person right there. So what's your name? Where are you from?
I'm from Milwaukee.
Are you born and raised in Milwaukee?
No, I'm from up there. In Wisconsin.
What's your favorite type of cheese?
Gouda?
Gouda. Yeah.
Gouda.
That's good.
That's Gouda.
Well, how about you? What's your favorite cheese?
I like the processed stuff. I like Velveeta.
What, yellow cheese,
At least
bro?
it's a,
Come on.
So
Cheese that
No.
bounces when you drop it.
No, bro, that's not even.
no, we're supposed to be unbiased.
We have
For
so
those
many
of you that
cheeses
watching
out here.
this news crew is
You're
not
going
the kind
Velveeta.
of other news crew over there.
That's crazy.
I forget who they're with.
Yellow cheese.
We are on Sheridan and 54th, and we're gonna say goodbye. Goodbye.
See you guys.
See ya. Yep, you too.
But they're not gonna get this interview I'm about to get. And we are. This is the fence that you can see all along the courthouse. There's the courthouse. We are in Kenosha, Wisconsin. And over here, I don't remember them being here.
No, they weren't
So-
before.
I think we should just take a walk and see how far this fence goes.
I don't know. Seems pretty
Are
far.
we allowed to go this way?
Can we come say hi, or
We
we're?
can go say hi. He's new.
I'm newer.
Can we film the fence though, all the way around? Is that okay? Are you guys here because of Trump? No?
Hey,
Can
how's
we
it going?
walk through? Because we were just wanting to film the fence.
Yeah, just open the pedestrian track.
Okay.
Okay, perfect.
Sweet.
Thank you.
Awesome.
guys
You
all
guys
in
the
the
National
same
Guard, right?
Yeah,
Awesome.
if you want to talk to somebody, I have to give you a phone number.
Oh no, I just was asking for myself.
Yeah, I know, we can't.
Oh, okay. What's your favorite food?
You bet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give you a phone number that you can ask.
Wow.
Really? You can't even say favorite food?
I'll give you
Can you fish?
Okay, do you have
I'll give you a
stickers?
phone number.
Do you have stickers?
Oh man,
Do you
guys.
have stickers?
I'll give you a phone number.
Okay, which way should I go? Should I go left or should I go right or can I go in the middle?
I'd stay on the
Pedestrian track.
sidewalks. There's a lot
Okay.
The sidewalks.
vehicle traffic.
Okay.
Did you guys just get here today? Oh, you guys are so good. Okay, come on downstairs. Don't break. You got your news? On the sidewalk.
Katie's a little braver than I am.
So what you're seeing here is the fence that goes all the way around the courthouse. And now we're on the back end, which is on Sheridan and 54th Street. This is the street that, no, sorry.
So yeah,
one
guys.
block up is
So
the street
all
where
of
the
our
march happened.
lovely people of Kenosha. You see, there's obviously still a lot of law enforcement and National Guard that's out here still. So I know there's been some rumor that certain law enforcement or National Guard has left. They haven't. So you guys can rest assured that they are still here. Yeah, you know, it's weird though, Dawn. We actually got to talk to them a couple days ago. We talked to National Guard. Just talking. And they talked to us. They answered, you know, questions. We didn't, obviously, I didn't ask them anything super specific, but just talking to them about who they were, why they joined, can they fish, things like that. So, how we doing, guys? Fantastic. You guys staying safe tonight? Staying hydrated? Yeah? You know, peaceful, which is fantastic. Yeah, 100%.
You don't know, so we can't walk through here. So this fence right here, this access way too. When we got here the first night, this was not here.
I got Cliff Bar. You guys allowed to eat a Cliff Bar or no? You good? All right. You got snacks? They feed you pretty good here? That's good. That's good, guys.
When we got here, so it was CJ, myself, and then we got here, like, 20 officers out, more than half of them.
Yep, so you see, you know,
I didn't realize you were going to open the gate.
they're all here.
That's so kind of you. Oh my god. Well, we tried to have a better picture of this is a very good all the one. Sorry. Oh my gosh, gosh, I lost you. I was like, they let you in.
Oh no, I didn't want to get run over. They let me in. No, they let me in the other day, Katie.
They don't move for cars anymore. If they're gonna run you over, they run you over. I've seen way
No.
too many car accidents since this started.
They let me in the
hit
other
you
day.
everywhere.
I got to stay the other day. I got to see it firsthand on the
What you
inside.
guys are seeing is the backside of the precinct.
So for those of you that asked who she was, that's Katie from CJ TV. So she needs to be famous too. You guys all keep yelling for CJ. Katie's back here putting work in, boots to the ground. So she's working on her thing called Humans of the Movement. So you guys can find that on Facebook.
We were trying, with only so much bandwidth we had, was taking up priority. Humans of the movement. Also really important to like this page, share this page. This is where we're going to highlight the humanity side of those who come across. We say in protest time that every day is a year. And so this fence has been here for a week. I believe it. But I swear, we feel like we just
How you doing, guys?
showed up. Oh, there's more of them. Hold on. Do you guys have any stickers?
Stickers? Like National Guard
No,
stickers?
CJ is on his way back. He'll be back in a couple hours. Do you guys have stickers? No. Okay. So we're in a debate. Has this fence been here a week? Were you here when they put it up?
Put it up before you got here?
No, when did you get here? Got it. From the National Guard? Cool. What's your favorite food? Okay, if you had to choose, would it be chicken fingers or grilled cheese if you had to eat it for the rest of your life? Okay. Like that. No. So, John, I know that I'm going to get arrested for curfew. 5 minutes after I left, I was stopped with Kevin, fellow live streamer here, local, as CJ would say, Kenosha person.
Kenosha what?
He would say Kenosha.
Kenosha?
He'd say, we're here in Kenosha. So we got stopped like 5 minutes after we left the house.
You're definitely getting arrested if you keep asking what their favorite food is.
No, they can't arrest me. They can't arrest me. I take that back. They would love to have a reason, probably. But we got stopped about 5 minutes after walking out to the street by, I think it was one police car, then two police cars, and they were, I can't say if they were unmarked, but they were definitely SUVs.
Definitely blacked out SUVs.
Blacked out SUVs. And then the FBI came. We had to show our press credentials. Had to do a little.
Yeah, FBI was definitely there.
And then they.
FBI was definitely there.
Yeah, the FBI was there. I asked him why his pants were so tight. I was like, you clearly don't have to run.
Oh, you're funny.
So I'm Katie. Some of you know me as the ghost of CJ, behind CJ TV. CJ will be here tonight.
Yes.
A little bit. You'll see him.
Here, you want to say that again for everybody? Because they, they miss CJ.
Oh, yeah. So CJ is driving back right now, not only with Andrew Mercado, but his sister, too. So CJ's bringing his sister. I hope that wasn't a secret. But she's amazing. And she's going to come help the team. And so they're on the road and headed back. So you will see him.
So there you have it, guys, firsthand.
I don't think I need a reason to be arrested for 5 minutes of fame. I have been doing this since day zero for Mayday in Seattle. So, if anything, a lot of people ask those questions. Like, so for example, the ACLU can't be out past curfew, and they can't go directly ask the officers something. So I try and diffuse them and break them down and hopefully see, because everybody's curious. Like, why are they here? How long are they here for? Why did they come? So I'm gonna turn.
Yeah, they should be here either late tonight or early tomorrow. Definitely expected tonight. So you will see them tomorrow. I miss them too, guys. It's been so awesome meeting both of them and meeting Katie. So I was a little sad when I found out that CJ and Andrew were leaving. It's kind of like you make a friend and you don't ever want to see him go. So, yeah. A little tear, a little swelling up in the throat. But they're coming back, so it's awesome. And I'm hoping to, be able to be at a point in what I'm doing, filming and documenting and reporting, that I can be able to raise up enough money and whatnot to kind of travel around with them and go document other things that are happening around the country, not just Kenosha. Obviously, I'm here because I reside in Kenosha, so this is my town. It's our town. So super important to me to stay here to show you guys what's happening in our city. And it's been super peaceful. How many, so you guys are all here right now. How many of you guys were here when Ninja Girl got arrested? Were you guys watching that night? You guys all coined her Ninja Girl. So I posted an article on my page about her. After I ended my feed, I actually got arrested walking home. So I was right up here. I ended my feed, kind of hung out with the press people, and packed up all my stuff. And I got probably 2 blocks away. Once I was alone, I got nabbed. So, and I actually made it all the way upstairs and spent the night, 17 hours. Got to enjoy a lovely breakfast and a lovely lunch. Originally charged with misdemeanor, $200 bond. So you guys can expect that if you do come out of your houses past curfew. And then my misdemeanor was dropped, I'm assuming by the DA. And I got a local ordinance ticket. So I will be going to court on that. And there's some other things in the works with my attorney. But yeah, I wouldn't advise going out. If you're just... Obviously, if you're going to work, make sure, have a note or something from your boss, your company that you work for, the hours that you're traveling. Because they do check. I mean, if you guys were here, like we literally got stopped. I was literally trying to punch in to go immediately live. But yeah, I mean, you guys definitely want to have some sort of documentation if you're legitimately going out. If you're protesting or whatnot, be at your own risk. I do this every time. So I definitely want to get it tonight. I like it better when there's wind. But I definitely want to show our flags. So that flag is extremely important to all of us. That's what allows us to live in a free country. And all of the men and women that have sacrificed for that flag so that we can do what we do here in America. So I like it when there's wind, because then we get to see the flag flowing, which is awesome. It's really kind of a beautiful, beautiful thing. Somebody asked, how is it possible if I'm media? Are you asking how was I arrested? How is that possible?
Oh my goodness. And so which media outlet are you guys with? International? Hi.
Hey, how's it going?
Good.
Good,
Have you had any issues with the police tonight and like with your press credentials?
No, we have we have press badge and
Right.
okay. Yeah. No, we didn't have any issues.
They haven't even stopped you guys or questioned anything like that?
No.
No?
Not at all.
And do you carry them on you?
Like, do you usually like clipped on like we do, or?
As you can see,
No.
Yeah,
not
no.
really.
No.
We're just asking because we
Yeah.
stopped
It's in the
within like
car.
5 minutes of the police.
They,
Like 7
they
of them.
stopped you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Really?
And the FBI.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Can I interview you about this?
You can interview Kevin
Can I interview you?
Why's it gotta be me?
because I.
They're gonna get excited if I tell them my story.
Humans of the Movement, which you guys are watching, is an offshoot of CJTV, and we do our best to
No,
stay
I just
uncut and
want to
unbiased.
know about the National Guard and police and the reporters and journalists because we didn't have any issues here.
I got arrested Saturday night.
Come on,
Yeah.
let's go and interview.
Oh man, here we go. You know what? Before you guys in here, why don't we do this?
Thanks, Eduardo.
Why don't you take my information down?
No, that's not how it works.
No?
No.
Oh, because I'm a journalist too, so now, see, I'm trying to be a regular
I'll
person.
answer
Yeah,
the
go ahead.
questions
What do you
really
need?
fast. You can ask both of us.
Okay.
No,
So
but
we'll
I was,
follow you.
yeah, I was
You
arrested
need to-
Saturday.
Yes.
Do you have Instagram?
I got my personal Facebook page.
There's no virus here, Ted. Of course not.
No, I'm kidding. I'm joking with you guys. You can ask me whatever you want.
You have Instagram?
No, not for the media stuff.
No, this is my picture last night. We were
Oh,
there, but we were okay. And National Guard is here. Look at them.
yeah.
They're here.
See, and I've been okay for all the nights, and then
Yeah, but
2 nights in a row I got stopped, and then everything's fine, let go, and then Saturday night I got stopped and arrested.
Wow,
Yeah.
they arrest you.
Uh-huh.
And
I actually made it all the way upstairs and spent the night.
come on,
Oh yeah,
really?
yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
They stopped us
As soon as I shut my live stream off over here.
Friday night. But they said when I told them I'm a journalist, I'm coming from Los Angeles to cover the protest, they said that's fine, you can do
That's
your
all you
job."
told them? I'm just a journalist
That's it,
coming from
and
LA?
That's it.
Wow.
And they didn't check my badge.
Yeah, I had to show them everything. Where are you originally from? You got a beautiful
Iran.
accent.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm from Iran.
Iran. Wow. Beautiful
And
country.
Our TV is
Yes, yeah, I know.
Yeah. But our TV is Persian. Our
Okay.
language is Farsi.
Yeah, Farsi. Yeah. Very cool.
Thank you so much for this interview. I'm excited.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Interview to journalists.
Yeah, we're all supposed to be hanging out and having a good time and
Where are you
talking.
From? Oh,
I'm from Seattle.
I'm from here.
Here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
What do you think about this protest?
About the protest, I mean, I think people have a right to have their voices be heard. You know, I think we all have a right to have our voices be heard. And if individuals or groups feel that, you know, that they're being treated unfairly or unjust, or you know, they feel a certain thing, then they have a right to voice that concern. Obviously, I'd rather not see my city or any other cities destroyed or people injured, but you know,
What does it smell like? Well,
I
will say
can
it smells
understand
like humidity.
from their
Everything
standpoint
is thick.
trying to have
And
kind of a cause of action to
it doesn't-
get notice if they feel their voices aren't being heard. Just
There's not.
I'm a believer
around
that
me,
there's other ways to
there
do
was
things, but
one yesterday.
there's also certain things that I don't experience.
We are definitely.
Yeah, so it seems like you know, from talking to people at work and talking to other people, it seems, you know, people are divided on it, you know.
Okay, we will go to
So
Uptown.
we'll see what happens with that.
Can't wait.
Back here. The courthouse is in the back
Tomorrow.
room.
Yeah, tomorrow
And
it's
somebody told me
crazy.
where the barber shop is again. I've been
It's
there.
crazy.
So So the good restaurants now are usually on the corner. It's called somebody put out a
Kenosha
box
is a
of
nice
water
city.
and
It is.
snacks.
Yeah, we have an awesome city here.
Very
And
close to Chicago.
that's
Yeah.
been pretty much
Yeah,
what
so
we've
we get a
been
lot of people from Illinois that come up.
But
Uh,
I was
living in Illinois.
restaurant
Rent.
recommendations.
Okay.
Let me know.
All right. Yeah,
He's
nice.
a doctor.
I
Yeah.
have a mask,
He's
but I
living
take it
there
off
with
when I'm talking.
his children.
Nice. What got you into journalism?
So everybody that you see out
Communication.
after
Yeah.
curfew has press
Okay.
credentials.
You like what you do?
I was working for Voice of America in Washington D.C. for 15 years.
Okay.
I was living there. I was living in Washington. I just moved to Los Angeles 3 years ago.
Nice. You like it out there?
I love it.
Yeah.
So
The weather.
Yeah.
The weather is really, really nice.
Right.
But my family, they are living in Washington.
Okay.
I'm speaking Farsi, reading Farsi because I was a news anchor at Voice of America Persian Service. And now I'm a correspondent and I'm working for Iran International TV, the first in London.
Oh, nice. Yeah, very cool.
I'm very excited. Actually, we just came here to walk and get some tours.
Yeah, that's why we came out too, just to kind of show, like, because I live here, show everybody like, hey, it's safe, and we've been kind of trying to show, like, you know, all the prettiness that's been going on. And, what's that?
It's curfew. I got lots of messages
Yeah.
on my phone. Yeah, look at this.
Oh yeah.
Monday today.
Yeah.
Curfew from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m.
Yeah, and they just extended it. So I guess on Wednesday the curfew starts at 9 p.m.
Yeah.
instead of 7, which is a little bit better. But yeah, still more curfew.
No, they're not federal. I'm sorry. It's just the National Guard here, correct? And the police. We don't have federal. Well, the federal agents did arrive about a week ago,
Yeah.
but I haven't seen any tonight. Have you?
Tonight? No.
No. Yeah, I have not.
But last night I saw them.
Yeah, they were definitely.
Oh, Taz Pizzeria. Oh, I love that. Yes, they are in the shadows, John, and we know why. Because we were walking, we were the only people on this quiet, dead street around this corner, and about 7 or 8
All right,
police
so
officers stopped
I am
us.
about to
They
get
searched our
interviewed.
bags. They told us to the press. Oh my gosh, they have my ID. They have my ID.
They didn't give it back to you?
My backpack. So I have my press badge, and then I also have my ID. And that was.
I don't know your name.
Yeah, sure. So my name's Kevin.
Kevin.
Last name.
I'm Parisa.
Okay. Parisa?
Yes.
Nice. I like it. Is this gonna affect anything with my camera? Shine? No. Be fine. Good.
You're gonna be here.
Okay.
See? Like
So
there was
it's-
something that happened.
What channel
or
are
just
you
you two?
The building were
Are you being interviewed with me?
Or can we keep our cameras on?
Yeah, they said yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you working for?
I'm with CJTV.
Oh, okay.
But tonight I'm out with the side project, which is called Humans of the
How about you,
Movement.
Kevin?
Never.Stop Media is the name of my company.
It is very peaceful.
Closer.
And
Yes,
Katie.
the Secret Service is definitely here. I'll tell you one thing. So in my past life, my first job is I was a nanny for a family in Seattle, and she became
Katie's
ambassador to
famous.
Austria, and I moved them over there, and we had lots of Secret Service. And also, President Bush came to the house once or twice, and there was Secret Service. So I'm familiar. Where's Trevor tonight?
Everyone wants to know where Trevor is. I don't know. That's it.
Oh, sorry. Okay, we're trying to do an interview. Ready? This is, what do they call this? Stream. It's a stream.
Okay. Just we are checking the audio. Just say
Check,
something.
check, testing.
CJ wants this mic.
Wait, we can just set on one of those ones. Okay. Okay, perfect.
Do you want me to put this down? This is big. I'm gonna put you guys down, and you can watch. You can watch them. There we go.
Nice.
Should I do that? I have such a problem opening this stupid thing. Can you pull that out?
That's what she said. No, that's what he said.
Oh,
You're not
man.
live, right?
No.
Okay. That's why you should know. I can live stream other people. I don't do me, though. Here, look. They can just...
You want to hold it? I don't know.
I'm just going to hold...
No, you
this
can
one's going to go
hold
like
it. Yeah,
this.
you can hold it.
We'll just do it like this. Whatever.
Yeah, you can
All right.
hold it.
Go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna say something in Farsi in front of them.
Sure.
Ready?
There's 3 cars, at least 8. The first 4 showed up. Then more kept coming, right?
Oh, yeah. There was squad cars that came. There was at least 5 or 6.
And then somebody came that had
That was the FBI.
The FBI had
The 2 that walked up.
در مقابل ساختمان دادگستری کنوشا هستیم. قرار فردا دونالد ترامپ به این شهر بیاد. با 2 تا خبرنگار آشنا شدم و داستانشون رو برای من تعریف کردن از شب قبل که توسط پلیس دستگیر شدن. باهاشون صحبت میکنیم راجع به اینکه چرا دستگیر شدن و شب رو مثل اینکه در زندان گذروندن. Hi Kevin.
How you doing?
Tell us about the arresting.
So, I've been out here since the second night of all of the events that have unfolded after the shooting of Jacob Blake. Saturday night, I was out here filming like I have been doing every single night with other independent journalists as well as mainstream media. At 8:53 p.m., I ended my live stream, sat down over here by the barriers with all of other mainstream media, and kind of packed all of my gear and all that. I did start heading in this direction to go home. I made it only a couple of blocks, and I was stopped. 2 law enforcement agents, they did not identify, so they were either U.S. Marshals or Feds. I immediately identified as being an independent journalist, told them the name of my company. I've been out here every single day. They wanted to check all of my, my name, my credentials, all of that type of stuff. One of the agents was very, very nice, very pleasant. The other individual, a little sarcastic, a little arrogant, really didn't care that I was pressed, told me that I was violating curfew. I did try to explain that press were exempt from curfew. I told them everything that I was doing out here. They really didn't seem to care. Emptied my bag, checking everything. I told them what exactly was in there. At some point, I ended up being taken into custody. I was told that I was being arrested, put my hands behind my back, and I was then handed over to Kenosha Police Department. There was a Kenosha police officer driving and a Waukesha sheriff in the passenger seat. Both officers did refuse to identify. I was not allowed to get either of their names or badge numbers. The Waukesha sheriff, I was told by the KPD officer that the Waukesha sheriff didn't exist, and he was not here, and his name would not be going in my police report for my arrest. I was then brought into Kenosha County. I was booked, and I spent the night. So I was originally charged with a misdemeanor with a $200 fine. The following day, I was told that the DA dropped my misdemeanor to a local ordinance ticket, but my $200 fine went to a $389 fine. So.
And you had the credential, yes?
I had everything on me. I have press passes in my bag, too, from another ministry that also asked me to come out here and kind of document for them as well, plus all of my own stuff. But yeah, I had everything, and they've seen me. They literally saw me earlier that night filming things with, again, mainstream media, and but yeah.
Thank you so much for sharing.
Hi.
Hi. We want to know about your story.
Oh, well, Kevin asked me if I would join him tonight because he was feeling uncomfortable coming out alone after being arrested and spending the night in jail. So I said, sure, why not? I said, well, I've got some new gear that I want to test out, so let's do this. So and I kept telling him, I was like, that must have been a fluke. Kenosha's been so amazing, and we see it in Portland, we see it in Seattle, but we haven't seen it here. and we got around the corner for 5 minutes, and the sun hadn't even gone down yet. And
it was like 7:06 when we walked out of the house.
7:06, and we were walking, and the streets were empty, and all of a sudden one car came up on us fast, then a second car, and then a third car, and before you knew it, we were surrounded, and we're like, okay, and we immediately stopped. I can't remember her hands, but, just kind of said, okay, almost confused, like, are you here for us?
Right.
But
yeah,
because
kind of
our
looking around like, is
badges
anybody here?
are clearly identified. I've got one on my backpack, one on my front. I mean, I have camera gear, as you can see, all attached to me here. And they immediately said, you're out past curfew. They actually said, well, you need to search your bags right now. And I kept pushing them, saying, we're press. So I just spoke to the ACLU. We're exempt from the curfew. And they said, no, you're not. No, you're not. And I said, no, we are exempt. Can you please pull up the statute that says that, we need to, that we're not. And they went and talked to each other off over to the side. And then I think 2 more police cars showed up. The FBI showed up. And I don't know. I guess, I don't know if it's because I've been protesting for 80 plus days where I was like, I know this drill where I'm clearly, my badge is clearly identifiable. I'm not interfering, and we do our best to make sure that we know the laws before we go out so that we're not interfering. And I knew that we were not doing anything illegal or wrong. I was getting nervous because I had 5 or 6 officers saying, it doesn't matter, let me see your bag. And because I knew Kevin had just gotten out of jail, I was like, well, I haven't been to jail yet, so here we go. But it was confusing because the nights have been so peaceful here. Everybody seems to be so respectful of the curfew that I was surprised that it went to that level when we were being cooperative. We were identified. So then we did show them our backpacks, and I think literally I had more battery packs not battery packs, but chargers and second phones and iPads and gear.
Yeah.
And I was like, thank God I cleaned this out before I left. Thinking like a girl, like, oh my gosh, I probably had 5 million random things in it, but it was like perfectly just ready to hit the ground tonight. And then they let us go, and I asked them, I said, well, how do I know that we're not going to get stopped 2 blocks from now? And they said, well, you might. But they're like, here's a card and call this number if it happens. And I said, well, so I said, look, we're live streamers on the ground trying to do, we're doing exactly what you want us to do. You're watching us too. And when people aren't out here live streaming, then people actually get anxiety when they're at home and they don't know what's happening. They just want you to go, okay, uptown is safe. That's downtown is safe. This is what it looks like.
And that's what I get since I live here. So I have a lot of the residents here that rely on me and some of the other streamers that are also from here, so that they know what their city is up to and what's going on here. And can you walk over here? Can you walk there? And it's like, okay.
I haven't protested. I've been following the protest, Rick. Sorry, I'm going to have a side conversation here with the viewer. They want to clarify that I'm not out protesting with the protesters. I'm out with the protesters and the protests. And so they looked at our bags and they let us go. But 2 weeks ago in Portland, I had my press badge ripped off of me and grabbed to the point where an officer put an entire hand mark on my arm. And the things that I've seen, car accidents, I've seen death now, I've seen buildings burning, and what seems to stick with me is I've gone my entire life and I've never had a bruise from a man, and the first one came from a police officer. And I don't know, when I was clearly following and abiding by the law. So that's something that doesn't just go away overnight. But I will say that in Kenosha, this seems to be the beginning, a pattern that we're starting to see, and I worry that we're going to see more of it.
Thank you so much for sharing. I need to say something in Farsi.
Oh, sure, of course.
Sure.
Katie. پس من اون اولش رو دوباره میگم. در مقابل ساختمان دادگستری کنشا هستیم. قرار فردا دونالد ترامپ به این شهر بیاد و روشکیدن کنه اینجا که راه میرفتیم با دو خبرنگار آشنا شدم، کوین و کیوین. اونها به من گفتن که شب قبل توسط پلیس دستگیر شدن با اتهام که مجوز فیلمبرداری و مجوز تهیه گزارش داشتن، اما مجبور شدن، البته کوین مجبور شده که شب رو در بازداشتگاه بگذرونه. حالا باشون صحبت میکنیم که خودشون داستان بیشتر رو برای ما بگن.
Thank you. Now, our viewers would like to know what language you're speaking.
Farsi.
Okay, and so you're based out of LA, but your news station is
London.
Oh, out of London.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. And where will your viewers are?
Iran International, and you can see this package and this interview on my Instagram page.
So everyone wants to know you.
Farhadi.
We want to know you.
Thank you, Parisa Farhadi on Instagram.
Thank
you
you
so much. It was great
definitely.
to meet you.
Thank you.
For sure.
Be safe.
Good luck to you.
Thank
Be
you.
safe.
You
See you
too.
tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll be
Around
here.
here.
Yeah, for
Bye.
sure.
Bye. Have a great night.
DJ's on his way back. I know that he's been saying that for 3 days, but he's on stream time, which takes 3 days to get back.
I don't know. I kind of fell in love.
You fell in love with her?
Yeah,
Kevin fell in love with her.
like 100%.
100%. Oh, is that we call it protest pussy?
Is that what it is? What?
Somebody like over that. Oh,
Oh,
look, we're
what
about
the
to get
fuck?
this guy. Let's go. Look, he's got a badge. They just stopped him. He's a full stop to make sure that he's
Oh. Hey, how's it going? Good.
How was the first one?
He just stopped you?
Yeah, they said journalists aren't exempt from the curfew.
Oh,
not true.
they definitely
I
are.
don't think it's true, yeah.
They definitely are.
The ACLU is I as of updated me tonight before we came out that it is there would like to move to make them not exempt, but for right now you're still exempt.
Okay, I'm definitely gonna check.
Yes. Thank you. So I think everybody wants to go to Uptown now. Actually, should we do one more lap around the corner?
Oh, I don't know, Katie.
What, you don't want to mess with them anymore?
Nah.
I was not. Sorry, let me rephrase that.
You were just trying to find the human side of them.
The human side of them is that behind the layers there is a person, and I would love. I think that that's good journalism. Oh my gosh, I'm tired. I'm looking at.
How many times more do you think we'll get stopped walking up there?
I believe a good journalist wants to interview everybody, and I would love to see one of the federal agents, National Guard, or police show the other side of what they think of the protest and riots. Do you see that straight ahead? It almost looks like a fence. So,
I think we're definitely getting arrested when we go up there.
okay. So Rick, by saying that I have to understand their frustration and their fear, when a police officer, when I was standing on a sidewalk with my camera and a press badge, and they came around a corner and decided to kettle rush us on an overpass. And I said, I'm clearly marked as press, I'm not interfering. And he said, move. But he was shoving me with his baton into the protesters. I said, can I please go on the other side of you? So I'm not interfering, because they were doing a line, a police line. And he said, no.
Yeah, Joseph, it's very, very quiet tonight.
Stay on the sidewalk.
So we've seen, obviously, law enforcement is out and they're patrolling the areas to make sure everything is good and make sure all of you that live here in Kenosha with me are all safe.
On the other side of you, and he just ripped my press badge. He grabbed me like a parent that grabs a little kid too hard. And I can't understand the reasoning or the justification of that a police officer can put his hands on me because he was.
What did you guys think about the reporter, Parisa?
Hi. Okay. I always see Janine. You're so sweet. I always see you on Adam's feed and. So we are right now. We are at the courthouse.
Some more of our flags. I've been in Kenosha for the last 6 going on 7 years. I am originally a fib, everybody. I know. Yeah, she said her Instagram. You guys just have to understand the her beautiful accent.
Over here,
That's right, Danny. That's a good, very, very good point. Nobody's perfect. People make mistakes. People come from Illinois. Yeah. So, but yeah, guys. I mean, you obviously see how fast we got stopped. You know, you guys can rest assured that if there's any kind of sketchy people that are out doing anything they shouldn't be doing, then I do look suspect, Katie.
we are gonna. I think we should go walk down Sheraton and then go by the fires from the second night.
Okay.
So we're both gonna just kind of show you that tonight's a quiet night.
Well, coming up on the grass.
And there's a car coming up on the grass in the park. Oh, we're gonna get arrested again.
Jesus.
Not again. Turn. Is that for us? I mean,
yes, for
I
us.
guess fans get to go through the grass.
What's going on, guys?
Here's my press badge. Hi. How are you, ma'am? Good. This is live.
This is the gentleman that arrested me.
How's it going?
Good. Can I see some sort of ID?
The police have my other ID.
Where's your like your government ID? Because I mean, I can make this with a Sharpie, couldn't I?
No. Well,
couldn't?
the police ripped the first one.
Well, I don't want to rip it. That's why I want you to give it to me.
Oh, it's in my backpack. Can you?
Sure.
My other ID. That's right.
You're out
here.
past you're still on probation, right, Mr. Policki?
We've already been stopped by people and everything's been fine. Okay. I've already talked to that department as well and I'm fine.
Okay.
I've already talked to my attorney.
Okay.
I'm fine. This is the gentleman that arrested me.
I know we know who he is. Do you have any idea?
Oh, I did. It's right here, and I gave it to the police.
Well, it's not right there. There's nothing there.
Well, because I've already been stopped by the police, and they've already cleared me tonight.
Right.
I'm gonna have to take my camera off.
Absolutely. In fact, do me a favor. We're gonna check you. Put your cameras on the ground. Okay. Put your cameras on the ground. Well, I don't want to damage them because I know they're expensive, so I want you to do it.
You can set it on the grass.
I gotta unhook it.
Okay. No, I understand. When you do set it down, you have to set it on the concrete.
Okay. You two, we're gonna check you. Put your camera down.
So,
anything in your bag with your name on it, man?
the officers that stopped us earlier grabbed our IDs and took hers as well.
Well, I might have put it in my backpack when you was done, but I had my. What?
Sir, curfew! Gotta go the other way, please. Oh. What? You need light?
I don't think you can. Hold on a minute.
Shows that I was fine.
I don't think you can post here.
Explained everything that was going
I
on.
have to post at Pleasant Prairie, so
It's fine.
call.
As long as the ACL says that I'm allowed out here and I have a legitimate company.
I'm not trying to be a wise ass, but what
I
is
don't want to send you all over. So what?
Card is basically the same thing as a passport.
Yeah, you have her.
You guys can check that.
Pleasant
I'm
Prairie one.
fully registered
So there might
here.
be anything with you for that.
I don't legally need to. I clearly marked his press all over my bag.
I could do that.
My press
Kevin, correct?
Okay, they do a retinal scan with
I
you?
could write that on my
Okay, do you have, yeah,
Sure, but
pretty smile.
normal
Do you,
people
do
that
you have
are
anything, I mean, most of the guys that walk around here that say that was the
or
Associated
mainstream
Press.
media,
The
they're not
ID's
doing shit like that.
But I mean, it's 9% light in this, so do you think somebody could do that if they're as long as you're
Of
pressed?
course, and like I
don't.
told the gentleman the other night,
Okay.
I totally understand and appreciate what you guys go through and what you guys have to deal with. But we are legitimate press. We've
I'm
been
sorry?
here every single
I don't
night
want to look through your bag. I mean, now I know who you are. You know what I mean?
both angles.
So that wasn't your question though. That if you identify myself, then you
Go ahead, Ford.
don't have to look through my bag.
Coming out of the
Well, I
house.
have your identity. Right? I mean, I'm pretty confident. It looks legit, right? What state, what's your home
Call
state?
Pleasant Prairie, see if
Seattle.
they're going to take the bond there.
Sorry?
They're warned less than until.
As of right now, press is exempt from the curfew.
We'll confiscate contraband. Last time we
Yes, I've already made all of the phone calls that I needed to make to double check to make sure that I'm 100%.
This is more.
And I am. Otherwise, if I wasn't, I would not be out here.
Where are you stationed at? Where are you living at right now?
It's 100%.
And then we have a local host who's around the corner.
Okay. So this is the dilemma that we have here. This young man
Kind of
here
walk around, like I said, we're
he's
trying to
currently
make sure that,
violating terms of his probation by being out in the
as far as what?
So if he gets arrested, probably is going to get arrested.
As far as what?
As far as like the
I'm going to get arrested for standing next to the airport. So then what are you doing arrested for? But I've already been
I don't know when you got this. I don't know.
Well, but you're an officer and asked me to contact this person. They literally have already, I think, 7 officers and an FBI
I 100%
person
agree.
came out just like an hour ago and cleared us. I believe it
Oh,
was
yeah.
that far.
Totally. It's going to be understandable if you're supposed to buy
But I also have
understand that.
sergeants on there as well. That I think that it would make sense. It would reduce expending resources to go through this all over again if you guys just make a phone
You know
call.
what makes sense?
I might have covered you.
If I didn't have to be out here right now doing this because people weren't torturing. Why don't they?
That doesn't make sense.
It does. Now, guess what? Because you're out here, I mean, we're not out here violating your constitutional right, but what we are doing is enforcing the law.
And then maybe you
you're
could
safe
suggest to them,
and nothing else.
hey, why don't you guys, whatever magic you make us.
So I'm out here
But this is what you have. You have a piece of paper with a Sharpie that any Joe Blow can make something out of.
But you can actually go look it up, and then we have 150,000.
And I got 180 and then 950. See if we can do any other one.
Everybody's ordered the rest.
Sure, but you can actually go check your
All over different cities and states
your
to
own
make it
force
so that law
follows.
enforcement does that.
Okay.
For some reason, that could be fine. But if you don't have to, I'll just, like I said, anybody can order press.
Because the officer ripped it, and I had to make a new one before I could have my other one printed. So, and I gave CJ my other one. We were going to go down Sheridan to survey the damage. We were going to walk up to Uptown, and then we were going to I know that. It's for me. I think it's easier to not out alone. You sell a lifesaver, and then you like that. It's human nature to like start walking in the same direction. Because that is when every night we are for 80 days we're not out alone at 8 a.m. We're alone at 9 p.m. midnight 2 a.m. If we're exempt from
not something I know.
I am abiding by the law.
No, you're not. You're out past curfew. And here's the other thing. I could take a piece of paper and write press on
Where
it
does
and walk
it?
around.
But you can check
I
my
can do
website.
that.
You
I
can check
can do
my
that.
thing.
I'm not going to check your website, okay? Because it's up to you to carry those credentials.
Where does it say?
Right?
Where does
Isn't
it
it up to you? You say you have them. Where are they?
Where does it say the credentials can be printed on a special piece of paper? Credentials are credentials.
Right? That's credentials.
Well,
That's garbage.
you don't get to define what the credentials are.
You're talking to yourself and you're the rest of the lady. Okay, let's use some common sense here. Absolutely.
Because I've already been stopped by 7 police officers.
I don't care
and
what
that
7 other
guy-
police officers did. Okay, I care what I did.
Well, okay, so you guys don't abide by the same laws and enforce them the same way,
It's
or you
called
guys?
discretion. Well, it's called discretion. If you don't understand what it means, look at the definition.
On the same page, and then you guys know, and then
So,
you guys can get it out too. Hey, this person.
The discretion of I'm abiding by. What about all of those press down there?
At the same time.
Your officers literally watch our feet every single night.
It should be something that you guys appreciate too, because our boots are on the ground. Whereas like some people No, for sure.
Legal lawful protesters.
Yeah.
You can do that as human beings.
Right.
Right, you know, there's gotta be.
I literally have
But I'm saying, and then there's the shit that.
in my inbox wanting to interview lots of people.
Right, well, get that idea, and see that, like, idea, like, that's all we want you to do it. Right. The police won't even stop. He doesn't say, come down and.
No,
No,
right, and that's
you
not,
guys
that's
watch our
not,
feed every
there is
night after
nothing
curfew because
right
we
now.
are press.
That
This
makes it
discussion
clear.
of how to define press is getting a little.
Well, you have to agree one thing, if you had credentials, it would make things a lot easier, right?
I've been out. I've been out every single night.
What's that got to do with us?
But guess what? Guess what? Our credentials for a week were the wrong credentials. Didn't have my proper name on it, and you guys didn't do it.
Okay, all I'm telling you and all I can focus on is the situation that is right here. I'm talking to you, you're saying it's press, and you don't have credentials. I don't care what happens up top, what you showed them, you can't provide me with proper credentials.
Literally, here's our website. Here, you can go to the website, you can see what we're with.
I feel like I'm talking to my 3-year-old son. It doesn't matter. You have to have credentials. If you want to say you're the press, you have to have credentials. You can't have press written on your helmet and that's official, correct? You can't write with a Sharpie and say that that's correct.
So, you know, a reasonable person for discretion would be that, wow, there are people that are, and I respect it, that are marketing themselves as press that are clearly not press. You open their backpack and you do whatever, and you probably find non-press things. You open my backpack, which is already have tonight, you find an iPad, a phone, notebooks, chargers, you find things that are congruent with press. So
Or,
that is discretion.
or any other 20-something kid that's out here that has electronics.
Again, if you had
I do, and I have my ID. Like I said, I asked, but I also gave you the number of the detective that said call if there's any issues. And he has the card, and you should just call him, and then you guys can go back to finding the people
This is
that
what
are
I'm
here
going to tell you.
to ill will.
This is what I'm going to tell you. Okay, you're going to leave here. Okay, if I see you walking out here again tonight, you're probably going to get arrested.
I have to walk home.
All right, then you're walking home. Okay, that's what I'm going to tell you. Okay, and you can tell
Why are
them.
you the only one taking it to the next level?
I'm not taking it to the next level. Okay?
Nobody else is speaking to me the way you're speaking to
Well,
me.
you know what? You keep interrupting me because you think you're the smartest person here, and I'm making it very clear here to you. Okay, so you understand where I'm coming from. You are going to leave here. You're going to take your smiling face back to your room, your Airbnb, wherever you're staying at. Okay? If you have any contact with any other police officer between here and there, and they decide to arrest you, that is their prerogative. I can tell you right now, if I see you out anymore tonight within the hours of the curfew violation, you will be arrested. I can't make myself any more clear. Okay? If someone else has told you that you can be out, they are wrong in telling you that. Okay? They are wrong in telling you that you don't have the credentials. You say you do. I don't know what, you haven't demonstrated.
Anybody else have already
Okay?
been,
I know.
anybody else.
Well, now that's the word that
arrested
you're
tonight,
using, okay?
they
But
would-
before I
there's footage
started
of us
using it,
talking
it was
about
like, you have the right, okay?
I do.
I
don't
have
have
the
any
right
credentials
to
that
enforce
show
the law,
Reasonable
okay?
person standards
Okay.
for
And
discretion,
that's-
and I
that's
think
the
that
word.
you realize I'm not here to do any harm.
You know what I think you realize? I think you're here to violate curfew. That's what I think.
Right,
That's
and we're not legally bound to say, oh, you got a camera, you're pressed. Oh, you got something written on your helmet. We can arrest you.
Okay?
Borrow your pen.
No.
And the
You can
best
remember,
way
it's
to
not
avoid that is to provide some type of
397.
identification that
Okay.
says that you're pressed from I guess,
397. That's the only thing
some
you need.
type of legitimate
Okay.
press company. Everybody that we arrested, no,
If
I'm
you
pressed, I'm
get your
independent,
ID,
I'm
you
independent,
can work
I'm
it.
independent.
See how that works? Get your stuff, get out of here.
So,
No, you
I
said
know,
you're
but
not with
you
them.
understand what I'm saying.
Well, I don't wanna walk
Anybody
home
can say
alone.
that,
You wanna walk
right?
me home?
Anybody that
I won't walk home, but I'll put you in a squad
that,
car and
right?
arrest you. Okay,
Right.
grab your stuff, miss.
I
Start
think
walking.
it's fair to wait for
I'm
him
gonna
to walk
I'm gonna
home.
ask you one more
Right.
time. Pick up your stuff and start
No, what
walking,
I'm
or you're
telling
gonna
you
get
is
arrested.
that
I'm
you
gonna
just got
confiscate
arrested
your
last
cameras
night and you're
and
putting us in a
everything.
fucking difficult position every time. Just don't be out here after
Goodbye.
curfew, we don't want to deal with.
Goodbye.
Nothing to report anyway.
Well, that's what we were trying to show everybody.
Well, how long does it take? What is it? There's been nobody out here for a couple hours.
Short amount of time.
Right, but
So we were
after
just trying to
curfew,
report everything, and then that's it.
like from 6 o'clock on, there's been nobody here.
Ma'am, keep walking. Go. I want you to walk.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
If I
I'm
walk-
walking. You don't need to touch me.
Goodbye.
I'm walking. You don't need to
Grab
touch
your
me.
stuff.
At this point,
Leave. Got it. I'm out, guys. See you later. I got it. Yes. Understood.
for what? For what? I haven't done anything. I'm not doing anything.
Okay, so Katie is being arrested. I got it. I got it. Understood. Understood. Okay, so this is absolute fucking bullshit. This is absolute fucking bullshit. Now, guys, the only reason I'm taking off is because I need to be able to fucking contact CJ. Originally, I was the one being arrested. Katie was leaving. And this officer, that is the same officer that arrested me. And he was putting his hands on Katie, who's already told the story of what she's been through with law enforcement. And he was manhandling her. And now she is being arrested. And I was told to get the fuck out of here. So I need to make sure that fucking CJ and Andrew know. This is absolute fucking bullshit.